All right, so we've had a week to figure out what nutrients we should add into our diet. Now we need to do something about it. We are repeating Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen this week with a minimum of 12 checked boxes per day. Remember, this can include water, activity, and vitamins at the bottom, so that should at least take care of 7 boxes. This week, I am also going to provide you with a list of some Daily Dozen checker meals that can help check several boxes. This is where we can start setting standards for ourselves, like 1, no naked carbs, pair them with a protein, fat, or fiber. 2, every meal should have a vegetable or at least a high fiber plant built into it. 3, liquids should be primarily water. Things that have a lot of caffeine or sugar can act as diuretics and limit the amount of water you're getting out of them. The other piece we're going to focus on this week is why we are eating the food we are. Even if we are looking for something that tastes good, the Daily Dozen shows us ways to make our food more nutritious as well. So, are you eating because you're hungry, because you're bored, because you saw a commercial, because you had a craving? As a quick review of what happens when we eat something high in simple carbs or sugar, your blood glucose will spike, and then your body responds by dumping insulin into your system to combat the high glucose spike. This often ends up dropping below base level, and then your body's like, give me all the sugar, which can perpetuate cravings. The more often you do this, the worse the cravings can get, and eventually your system stops reacting to the insulin, and your pancreas needs to create more and more and more to create the same effect. This is how we develop insulin resistance, and many times eventually diabetes. The sooner we can stop this cycle and create less severe glucose spikes, the better. So the last piece that we are diving into this week is how the food we are eating makes our body feel. It is important to pay close attention to your energy levels, how a food digests through your system, and how it comes out the other end, to see if there are foods that your system may not tolerate well, foods you may need to eat in a different manner, or maybe even foods you may want to eliminate.